Well, speaking of fading, should we talk about your White Sox?
It's been a tough 5 games for the White
Lucky
Sox.
you pulled out the victory today over the Pirates,
Yeah,
the lowly Pirates.
yeah. The Cleveland Indians had trouble with the Pirates. Took one of three from the Pirates. Sox
Cleveland.
took, yeah. Indians played them series before. They only won one of the 3 games against them,
But
and
you're
then
way better than the Indians, so why are we even
and then
comparing?
well, no, I'm just saying it's interesting that then the Sox come into town and continue to look completely flat. I would say the most glaring issue for the White Sox right now is their bullpen. They can't seem to get clean innings unless it's Liam Hendricks, and you can't pitch him for 3 innings, although he's kind of well rested right now, so maybe you could. But
You wonder if Aaron Bummer's regretting his preseason words where he didn't
I
expect
don't.
the team to ever lose a game where they're up in the fifth.
Well, I mean, I don't think words change the game at all. It's just a prediction, and I wouldn't regret that prediction. He's actually pitched actually pretty well despite his numbers. I've never seen a guy get more stupid ass fucking hits against him where he gets the ball, the guy makes contact because he topped the ball, it bounces high off the plate, and then next thing you know, it leads to like 2 fucking hits like that, and then it's a big inning. So um going into Houston, they are hitting ungodly for the month of June, and sometimes it's not, it's not so much the team, it's when you play that team, and they just continued that. Rodon's great effort got wasted because you are now seeing what happens when you have role players, you have
Mm.
players who are supposed to be relieving your starting offense in everyday roles, and it catches up to you.
Well, this is what I
And
brought up with Mandic a few weeks ago, and you thought he was going to be able to pull through, but I think you're seeing now that he's not an
no,
everyday
no,
player.
he had that this first week, his numbers, which I shared last week, were great. This week they're complete shit. So coming off the Houston series into the Pirates. Um, so I mean, the fact of the matter is, you know what? The 2000 and it's so funny because I looked this up to see what I went through in 2005, and I'm not and it's funny. The Sox in 2005 had an 8 game losing streak. They had 6 3 game losing streaks and 1 4 game losing streak. So there was a lot of large spans of losses in there for that team, and they still won 99 games. So I think this team is more talented than the 2005 team. Um, I think, but I think waiting till the trade deadline to make a deal may be too long. Um, as you know, names have come up this week. Apparently, they're deep in talks with Arizona, which everyone thought they would be. It's
Cattell
for
Marte just went out with a hamstring injury, though.
no, it's for Escobar.
Well, Cattell
Um,
Marte is the one that you and I talked about that would have been perfect, but
right, but that's not who they were. That's not who
well,
they're.
because he's hurt
Uh,
now, so you're
well,
you're
yeah,
already losing. You're starting to
and
lose those options.
the whole Trevor Story idea I brought up a few weeks back when we talked about this, suddenly ESPN's dropping the same type of
They
ideas
must
out
be
there.
listening.
They must be listening. We've done it again. We are somehow ahead of the
Yeah.
rest of the world on these ideas, but you know, I hope the 15 of you enjoy how smart we are.
It's
Um,
50. By the way, it's 50.
50. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, 50. Okay.
Thank you.
I hope all 50 of
The
you enjoy how
5-0.
smart we are.
We appreciate it. We
Um,
love you guys. Thank you.
we do love you guys. The 5-0. What up in the 5-0?
Yeah.
But they need to make a couple moves. And I say a couple because I think we haven't really heard much more about Lewis Robert, so that one seems a little more up in the air. So you get Eloy back, and hopefully you've made a cut.
Possibly August 1st. That's a little optimistic. Everything goes perfectly August 1st. So that's so much
Yeah,
better than what was originally prognosticized. I don't know what the fucking word is, but
yeah, and you get at least one offensive player, and you're going to need some bullpen help, as we see. I mean, I had to make a funny little tweet because so much of the Twitter managers out there for the White Sox are like, we I don't understand why you don't see Garrett Crochet in high leverage situations. Well, did you enjoy his high leverage situations, folks, over the last week? Because they all fucking sucked. I think we all need to remember that Garrett Crochet was in college last year and got thrown in onto a major league ball club because of a pandemic, and they chose to just keep him on the ball club. I mean, this guy's barely wet behind the ears, so he's got a lot of growing to do still. And he was throwing 102 last year. He's topping out around 96, 97 right now. He's got to figure there has to be, you're not going to get a strikeout on an outside fastball going 96 miles an hour unless it's moving. It's going to get hit. That's why there were 3 hits in a row in that inning yesterday that led after Grandel comes off the bench, hits a dramatic home run that you think, 3-2, we're good. And then the bullpen comes in, Crochet lets up 3 fucking hits in a row, and then it all just imploded after that. And again, if you're not throwing 102 miles an hour, you better have a lot of movement on your 96, 97 mile an hour fastball to the outside corner, because if it's straight, Major League Hitting is going to tee off on that. It may not be home runs, but it's going to be solid base hits, and that's what happened. So, everyone who's, you got what you got right now in the bullpen. You got to put these guys out there. I understand that, but don't think. Please don't think seriously. I don't care. Please, whatever. This is what makes this whole thing fun. We make up our own stuff too, but we don't really know more than what's going on inside that fucking clubhouse. So,
I know everything. I don't know about you, but
yeah, okay, well, fair enough. Somebody knows everything, but
we don't know shit. So that's the point.
You have so many guys in the bullpen. You got to throw guys out there because you can't have your best guy's arms completely jello by the time you get to fucking September. And that's what the Sox are trying to work through right now. So they need bullpen help more than we probably thought they were going to need.
A lot more.
And obviously we need a little bit more everyday offensive help because, again, Adam Engel back on the IL. We just got him back. Adam Engel goes back on the IL with a hamstring.
I considered bringing back the dreaded hashtag Wrath of Han, considering all the bad luck, especially with injuries this year. And then I mean, what was going to set it off was Adam Engel getting hurt again. What's the prognosis on him?
No, he's just on the 10-day IL. They haven't talked.
Is it a hamstring again? Or?
Yeah, it's a hamstring again.
That's not good.
That's never good. So, I mean, it's crazy. The statistics out there, they haven't released. I guess they're just doing the numbers monthly. But from May 2019 to May 2021, hamstring injuries in MLB are up 193%.
Yeah,
that is bizarre.